Hey, hey, hey. It's that time again, folks. Welcome back to the Punk Rock Review Artist Spotlight Series. Today, we're going to check out the new album from my friend Tommy. Okay? I know a few of the guys in the band, but Tommy's like the homie. I'd like to get to know the other guys better. But regardless, Slugger from California. They got a new album called Dead State. And I've heard like two songs off of it, but I did my absolute best to not listen to it until I had time to do it with you guys. So I'm very, very, very excited to hear this record right now. So if you haven't ever heard of them, they're an Oi band, street rock, street punk from California. Obviously, you could tell that based on their name, I would think. You know, let's just get into it, man. Go watch their live set after this that I put on the channel. They're so good live. Okay, I'm trying to get into the chat here. There we go. Make sure you like the video, like the stream, comment on it, man. Get us in the algorithm. All right, let's pull this bad boy up. First song's called New Generation, and it's 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Perfect 31. Let's go. I love the guitar tone, but when that bass comes in, this one gets me going, bro. Oh my goodness, I'll rewind it a little bit. Sorry, pausing is part of the process, man. I gotta like absorb all this music. Dude, so much to unpack on just one track, dude, on one song, man. Okay, so we got like the like reverby guitar of Blitz style stuff, right? Vocal stylings of similar bands from that era. We've got like guitar melodies from like Kiss and the Runaways. We've got bass tones and crazy like funky bass lines from like weird like Northern Soul stuff. Not weird, obscure Northern Soul stuff. And then the lyrical content, unless I'm misunderstanding it, is like thumbing their nose at like the old heads that are just constantly grumpy and don't ever want to listen to anything new. I don't know, man. That is a really, really, really fantastic way to start a record off, man. Wow. How many songs are on this? 13 songs, 31 minutes. That is perfect, dude. Next song's called Out of Line. 2 minutes, 10 seconds. Let's go. Okay, so I'm not a drummer, so I don't know how difficult it was to play the stuff at the last like quarter of that song, but I really liked it. I also noticed that there was a different bass tone in that song, much crunchier than the first track. I like that. It takes a lot of balls to like make a record and like change up all your like tones for song, because you gotta remember that stuff when you play live, or I guess you don't really have to. But I like it. It gives it a little more variance, makes it more fun. I wrote down that I wanted to remember to mention that I forgot to talk about in the first track, and that's the 77 style one string little solos. I love that stuff, man. Very Chuck Berry, Lars Fredrickson-esque, you know what I'm saying? The mix on this so far, granted, we're only 2 songs in. I really like the mix. I can hear everything very clear. I can hear the bass, the guitar, the drums, the vocals, all very, very clear. I really, really appreciate that. Also, Tommy, the singer, we're supposed to have him back on the show at some point soon. We haven't been able to nail down a date yet, but busy people. It is what it is. We'll figure it out. We'll get him on the show. I just want to talk to him, catch up. Dude's awesome, man. Super nice guy, man. What's up, Ian Rackett? How you doing, buddy? All right, next track is called "Streets of the Nation." I love the like song length on this record. 3 minutes has so far been the longest one. It looks like it. 3 minutes and 53 seconds is the longest track, and it's only one that's longer than 3 1/4. That's awesome. Streets of the Nation, 1 minute and 52 seconds. Let's go. Make sure to say what's up in the comments, everybody. Like the stream, man. And go check out Slugger on Instagram and check them out on Spotify and Bandcamp. I didn't see this on Bandcamp yet, but that doesn't mean it won't get there.
And the towns of the city, and the trailers sit on the street light. As people going hungry, it's fighting just to survive. No help from the politicians, no help from the fucking cop, no help from the man on the TV screen. All we got is streets. Streets of the nation are on the road. Streets of the nation, not at war. Streets of the nation, streets of the nation, streets. Streets of the nation are on the road. Streets of the nation.
love the end of that. So the songwriting on this, thus far, 3 songs in, reminds me of like a resurrected sound from like the early 80s. And it's incredibly hard to like try to come up with something that sounds new right now, quote unquote. And I would venture to say that if you're going to write music, it's in your best interest to not try to do that because, well, it's almost impossible, honestly. It just seems like it would be, you take all the enjoyment out of making the music. Like, make music you like, regardless of what you might think it sounds like, right? My only point is that this is kind of a familiar sound, but like done really well. And I appreciate that, man. I don't know. I really like this. This is really, really, really good, in my opinion. And it's nice to get some new songs that sound a little familiar. I don't have to listen to the same records of a style that I want to hear. I can go get a new record of a style I love. Like, that's, I don't know. Some people complain. There's all the, it just depends on what kind of person you are, really. I'm a fairly optimistic, like, positive dude for the most part. Not all the time, but for the most part. And so I don't tend to be like, oh, just another Oi album, fucking man. It's, what are you talking about? How about thank you? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, thank you to Slugger for putting out a good record, man. It's you could easily put out a record that's familiar sounding that's terrible. So the fact that they put out a good one is awesome, and I appreciate it, man. I don't know. I feel like that's a compliment. Some people may not look at it that way. I'm trying to make sure it is very evident that I'm paying a compliment. Ian says he's doing great, man. He says he loves Slugger, and I'm going to go see them next month opening for Scowl. That's dope. Lewis, what's up? Lewis, how you doing, man? I liked it. Lack of innovation, but played well. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't say it lack of innovation. I don't know. It sounds a little more abrasive to me, but I know what you mean. And I probably mean the same exact thing. But I don't know. I appreciate that. I don't like it when a band goes and does something new for the sake of doing something new, and then it just sounds dumb. Like, I don't need that in my life, bro. But I bet if you ask Tommy, hey, like, man, like, what do you guys think about, like, how'd y'all break some new ground? He'd probably be like, what? No, we wrote, like, a really great street rock Oi album. And I'd be like, oh, yeah, true. I don't know. I feel like I just don't like to hurt people's feelings, and I like to be polite and respectful because I love this so much. So it's weird. It's weird because sometimes when you review music, you have to be. Honesty sucks sometimes, man, but it comes with the territory, man. It is what it is. I chose to do this, so I gotta be honest about stuff. But You're a Rebel coming up next. 2 minutes and 28 seconds. I was a rebel once, but I'm old now, man. I like to just pay my bills and hang out with my homies. I like that bouncy intro. Brown and a brown and a brown and a brown.
Come fence. In the smoke, such special days, quick and fair. Yellow and tall, that's what the floor is there. When there's nowhere left to run, go forever. No more battles, camping blood, go forever. Stand out there with pride. Fight with no one on his side, go forever.
Hold up, bro. I got lots to say about this because you could write a really good song and then it could just sound really bad. And they have managed to do like quite the opposite. They wrote a bunch of really good songs that also sound really good, in my opinion. There was a time change in the middle of that song that I really liked. It like kind of slowed down. I wouldn't call it a breakdown necessarily, but in Out of Line, I think it's the one I missed that there was a breakdown in that song. It was really good. This has a live feeling, like the vocals specifically, without sacrificing quality, and I think that's pretty cool because if you can have a recorded LP, excuse me, give you the same vibes as like a live show, that's energy coming through your speakers, because a live show, it can change how you feel about a band. And I think that's a pretty important distinction to make. Like, are they good on an album? Are they good live, or both? I've had a lot of bands where I didn't care for them too much, and then I saw them live, and it changed everything about how I felt about their records or whatever. Candace, what's up, dude? Oi. Lewis said this was a banger. I agree. Beaver, what's going on, my guy? How goes it? I'm chilling, dude. So far, this album is top notch. Next song up, Chopping Block. Let's go. Sorry, I need to rewind that. I wanted to say something else about You're a Rebel. There's that guitar riff. It's all about perspective, right? So what bands do you like, and what is the stuff you listen to all the time is where you're going to get, oh, it sounds like blah, blah, blah. So if I say something like, that sounded like a Rancid riff to me, somebody may disagree. That's okay. To me, I heard I heard a very Rancid-esque sound. Now, I don't know if that was by design or not. Probably not. I don't know. But I really liked it. So, I mean, you may listen to 500 other bands that sound like kind of like that, but, you know. Yeah, I liked it a lot. It had a very Rancid sound to it, and I don't know. I haven't found one yet that I think sticks out because they're all really great, and it's kind of like a good problem to have, right? I don't know. That one might be my favorite thus far, just based on that guitar riff. Yeah, super good, super good. Candace says No Effects sucks alive, but I love it. You know. Okay, let's start it over. Chopping Block. Let's go. Sorry. You know what that sounded like? It sounded like Jax from US Bombs. I'm not going to work today. Yeah? Why? Listen.
City's alive and it's burning tonight, burning tonight, burning tonight. But there ain't nothing that I see that light.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! That was awesome. Okay, so Candace says you can always count on punk rock for killer bass riffs. I agree with that, sir. Lewis says, yeah, I like this. I agree with that as well. So far, it is 5 for 5, my dudes. So, one thing I've noticed. Oh, dude, first off, killer gang vocals on this record so far. They've used it sparingly, but with great effect. You can overdo almost anything. That includes great bass lines or guitar solos. So I don't want to hear it every song. But when I hear it, I want it to be effective or important. You know what I'm saying? And they're doing that. It's a very well constructed album. I think that if you look at it from the top layer only, and you don't start peeling back layers, you'll never understand it. Yeah, it's a familiar sound, but it's a very well written album. There's little time changes and little like I don't know what to call them, like riff changes in each song so far. There's been like these little weird changes that are very unique to what they're playing, in my opinion. But I'm still fairly new to Oi music, maybe 5 to 10 years of it. I haven't been listening to it for 30 years like I have, punk rock in general. So, man, that was good. All right, Under the Boot. Ooh, 98 seconds. Let's go, dude.
Simply working for in a nowhere place. They already had a single, be locked up in a cage. Poverty, addiction, a martyr for their wars. We wouldn't take their shit, we wanted something more. We'll keep on fighting till they put us in the ground. Under the boot, but we're never going down. We are the kids of the working class. Under the boot, under the boot. Nobody but each other, but we never walk alone. No promise for a future, so we had to make our own. I keep so much by, and I look at all we've done. My friend, you're my brother, I'm proud to call you one. We'll keep on fighting till they put us in the ground. Under the boot, but we're never going down. We are the kids of the working class. Under the boot, under the boot. Yeah, we'll keep on fighting till they put us in the ground. Under the boot, but we're never going down. We are the kids of the working class. Under the boot, under the boot.
Woo! That's the one. That's the one. Dude, when I was a kid, that song would have made me fight people, bro. Straight up, I'd have been pissed off, walking around with that on repeat. I'd have had it on like six in a row on my mixtape, just under the boot, 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 Rancid, under the boot, under the boot. Dude, that was so good, bro. It was so pulsing and like da da da. I like that very aggressive and like obviously trying to make a statement. That there's a vibe and a feeling that you get with some punk songs that are like that. Some of them are more melodic. That was not. They sacrificed melody up until the bridge in order to make a point. Man, Tommy, your vocals have gotten a lot better, man. Like I didn't know they were gonna. I liked them beforehand. So this, or maybe it's the recording. I don't know. I really enjoy your vocals on this, dude. Like I think you're doing a fantastic job, my guy. That's so rad. Lewis says the guitar riff reminds me of a song by the Bronx. Not complaining. I love the Bronx. Actually, not the Bronx. Their side band called the Drips. Not that that's a bad thing. This is cool as. Yeah, I mean, I don't listen to the Drips, and I like just barely trying to get into the Bronx, but they're rad. So, as far as I'm concerned, if you sound like the Bronx, you're doing something good. They're a pretty big band, I think, aren't they? Next song, title track, Dead State. This is a really good song. This is one of the ones I heard. Um, I gotta recant something I said earlier. I think the style is a little familiar, but boy, are these songs really well written. I don't know, man. I feel like maybe I might have slid them dudes a little bit. I didn't mean anything negative. This is not a generic Oi album, in my opinion. Like, maybe the style is, but the songs themselves are so well written, man. None of them are boring. There's different parts to every single song. They get gang vocals where they're needed, bass rolls where they're needed, drum fills where they're needed, little guitar solos, different uh, different guitar tones throughout this. The lyrical content is relevant and up to date. I don't know, man. I feel like maybe I slid them dudes. I certainly didn't mean anything rude or negative. This is really good, at least to me. I my dog's in here making noise. I really appreciate this record. I ordered a couple copies for my shop and one for myself. I'm very excited to get this on vinyl and play it very loud in my house. The next song is called Politician. I wonder what it's about. Man, that was a good song. Lewis says, it reminds me of Oi played through a SoCal punk filter. I love it that each Oi scene has its own regional flavor. I agree with that. Texas has its own sound. California has its own sound. France has its own sound. They all kind of bleed into each other a little bit, but we all have our own. Dude, this resurgence of Oi I think is so important and necessary right now. And street punk in general, right? But like this Oi music, man, we need to band together as punk and skinhead communities and like really make sure that we're standing up for what we need to stand up for and you know, take one on the chin if we need to, man. Things are getting scary out there. I can't believe we're in a situation we're in right now as a country, dude. Like just all like across the board, not just the president, but like just in general. I mean, the guy's super charismatic. I understand why people like him. I just don't understand why people voted for him. Liking somebody and having them as your president are so. I mean, I don't think the dude's a good dude either. I'm not saying that. I'm saying like I understand he's charismatic. I just don't understand being like, I want that guy to run my whatever. I'm not trying to get all crazy right now, but like, next song, kick it in. Let's go. right, so I was looking at the title of that song going, kick it in. This better be like kind of a heavy hitter, right? That's the one, bro. That okay, so far I've got Kick It In and Under the Boot as probably my favorites, but the whole record is solid. Like, but those two songs are like, but it's, I mean, they're the fast, short, songs. Dude, that song was ridiculous. I almost want to listen to it again. When you said SoCal, I was thinking like, I don't know, man, but Darren, as soon as I played that song, I heard old AFI all throughout it. Now I don't remember. I think it's SoCal. Whatever, man. It sounded like old AFI with the bass, dude. Like, as a guitar has like a middle of the fretboard riff going, and the bass is like all up into the. I don't know, man. I don't know the technical terms, but it sounded like old AFI to me, and I like old AFI because old AFI is the only AFI. But when we were young, let's go. This is the longest song on the whole album. Let's see how long this one feels, because it's 3 minutes and 53 seconds, so it's 4 minutes long basically. So let's see if it feels 4 minutes long or if it feels 3 minutes long. Doesn't matter. That riff is ridiculous. That doesn't even matter. It's just bother. It's fucking awesome. my goodness. Bro, I've been trying not to cuss so much lately. I was working on my personal, working on me. I don't feel like it makes a lot of sense to just say a bunch of curse words for no reason. I got kids and stuff too, so I got to think about that, man. But it's really hard to not be cursing right now. Dude, that song was so good. That reminded me of like later Rancid stuff, like Troublemaker, Honors All We Know, like that when they were Lars into all that bobber stuff. That dude, that sounded like pub rock. That was just so good. Whatever Chubby and the Gang listens to all the time, that's what that sounded. That was, wow, that did not feel like a 4-minute song, man. If they don't blow up off this album, I'm gonna have no faith in our community at all, dude. Like if you guys don't go out and buy this record, I'm gonna hold you personally responsible. Like this is ridiculous. This is so good. And yes, I hope I'm saying it right. Ray's Smile says, I've been sleeping on Slugger, huh? Yes. If you haven't been listening to them, I had Tommy on like almost a year ago now, I think. And I've been into the band for a little while. I don't know, a year and a half, something like that. A little while since they did that 10-inch. Or I got the second press, so I guess a little bit after they did that 10-inch record. But Lewis says, I was until recently, like the past few months. Wish I hadn't. That bass work is so good, it's offensive. Dude, the bass player is redonkulous, bro. This album is so good. Like, it's so good. Every song on it is like high quality, and then there's like 4 or 5 so far that are just absurd. He said, Ray says, I heard one of their demos didn't click. Hey, I mean, it clicks when it clicks, right? Better late than never. I'm not gonna. You like what you like, man. Whatever. If you don't like it, you don't like it. I do. I think it's amazing. Next song, Nothing New. We got 2 more. We have 3 more songs total. Okay, Nothing New, and then 2 more after that. So let's go. Bro, sorry, I'll rewind it. Coxbar, like that's what it sounds like to me, bro. And I mean this in the most polite, respectful, complimentary ways. This is so good. This B-side is hard. Dude, this is like, bro, man. All right, whatever then. Fine. Make me want to punch somebody. It's whatever. No big deal. I can go to jail, I guess. All right, man. Second to last. Number 1 Crop. I think I've heard this song before. This is a good one. Dude, that like drum pattern is in so many songs that I love, and I'll never get tired of it. like it's just so good.
Walking down the street, number one crop. Hated by the yuppies, hated by the cop. But it don't matter to me. They will never know what it means to live free. Off in the streets of the 530. Always in the park and always in the show. Always on the road and always with the boys. Always wearing boots and always making noise. Number one crop. Boss don't give me so I'm off the clock. Number one crop. And I ain't stopping till I reach the top. Number one crop. Boss don't give me so I'm off the clock. Number one crop. And I ain't stopping till I reach the top. Got nobody but the living's great. Where I reside in the north of the state. People talk shit, people take sides, but they're never gonna take away my North State crimes. I gotta get out, gotta get paid, gotta find the means to break away. I got something they could never kill. I got a voice, I got the will. I said number one crop. Boss don't give me so I'm off the clock. Number one crop. And I ain't stopping till I reach the top. Number one crop. Boss don't give me so I'm off the clock. Number one crop. And I ain't stopping till I reach the top. Reach the top. Reach the top. Good boy. And I'm on the streets again. Good boy. And I gotta find my way home. My way home. Good boy. Got a dream inside my head. Good boy. And I never walk alone. Walking down the street, number one crop.
Doggone, man. This album is so good, bro. Yeah, Ray Smile says this is so good. Bro, it's so good, dude. Like, the last song is already here. And I got stuff to do today anyways, but I had to go do this. I'm so glad I waited to do this with you guys. Like, this makes it so much more fun. Last song, man. Humboldt Avenue. I'm going to hit Tommy up, bro. I got some stuff to say to that, man. This is so good, bro. Tommy, if you're watching this, bro, you got one, bro. What is happening right now? Humboldt Avenue. Let's go. go hard. Dude, all the oi bands are doing the post-punk guitar sound now, man. It's like the best, like I don't know what to call it, like in vogue thing that I've heard in a long time. We got new music from BSD coming. We got new stuff from Empire Down coming. We got Before Dawn, and they all have that in their music, which is awesome. Richie says you gotta check out the band Blatoidea. I don't know how to say that word. Blatoidea. Blatoidea. I don't know. But I know I've heard the band. I don't know how to say their name, but I've heard them. Bro, look. 13 songs, not a single miss on the record. So song length, check. Guitar tone, check. Variants of different sounds on the record, check. Relevant, important lyrics, check. Fun songs, check. Gang vocals, check. Circle pit songs, check. Bro, this is a 10 out of 10 for me, man. I haven't done my top of the year either yet. I'm going to do it in the first week of December. This will be on that list, without a doubt in my mind. 10 out of 10. This album is 10 out of 10. It's going to hang out on my record player for quite some time, I would imagine. My favorite songs on it, it's kind of hard because there's so many good ones, but the whole B-side is super strong. But I guess I'd have to go with Under the Boot, Kick It In, and Number One Crop are like my top three. There was a couple of ois in there. Why did they have to say oi in their music? I don't think so, but there was a couple in there. I don't remember what songs, like midway through the record, somewhere halfway through, at the end of the song, oi, 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 or something like that. Oi, oi, or I think it might have been two ois. Oi, 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 I can't remember. But yeah, there was ois in the record. But I mean, I don't know. That doesn't matter to me much personally. Man, I'm like tripping out right now. That was so good. So good. It's the law to have ois in the songs. You know, it is. You know, these dudes seem like they're pretty rebellious, though. But yeah, Slugger, California, Dead State. 10 out of 10.